for almost 3 months now. So I have been living in this country for almost 30 days as someone that suffers from anxiety disorder, and I have been able to deal with my anxiety naturally, try not to be emotionally overwhelmed, and I am here to just share my experience and maybe hopefully give you some ideas, some tips on how to deal with it, especially if you're someone that's living abroad alone, away from family, friends, and all these things that give us, primary comfort, our partners, our family, our friends. So, dear Judge Sodari, it has been really an amazing experience to try out, to see a new culture, try out new food, just be in a different place. I feel almost like I'm reborn, if that makes any sense. Like, when you're living and working in a foreign country, it kind of feels like you're a baby that's learning a new world, a new life. So honestly, when you are in an environment that is very calming, your anxiety will generally be better, because it doesn't fully go away, but it's better. So when you are in a calm environment, so I have been living alone for like the past 3 weeks, if not so, and I live in an apartment whereby there's an upstairs and a downstairs. So even when I have a housemate, it just kind of feels like I'm alone, right? Because I'm upstairs. It's like 3 floors. I'm upstairs and my housemate is downstairs, right? So being living abroad has given me like more space to be alone. Own room, own shower, own dining area. So you just feel like you have more space to yourself, and it has allowed me to be silly in my spare time. If I want to dance, play music, I do it. And it has allowed me to reflect a lot. Like, just having my own space has allowed me to reflect a lot. I journal. So number one, dealing with anxiety naturally, number one, journal. Write down your feelings, your thoughts, your goals. So I've got this habit of writing down on my journal. I say dear diary, and I just write everything, and then I tear out the piece of paper and then I read it, and then I say my thoughts out loud, my feelings out loud, and then I tear the paper. So me tearing the paper is me symbolizing that I'm letting go of all the negative emotions that I feel. I'm letting go of all like the worries. And then yesterday I journaled, and then after journaling, I wrote down my medium-term goals. Okay, so for your goals, we have short-term, we have medium-term, and we have long-term, right? So for your goals, do not bombard yourself with goals that are going to happen 5 years from now, 3 years from now. Think about goals that can happen 6 months from now. Think about goals that can happen 1 year from now. So my goals are, so I mainly have business goals. Like, okay, I want to be able to generate an income outside of like traditional work. So I was able to like figure out what I want to do. So I wrote it down. And when you write something, there's something so spiritual about writing things down. It's like you are prophesying that into your future, like this is gonna happen. So for me, writing down is also a very like prophetic thing. There's so many things that I wrote down in my life that are happening right now. So it's like, yeah, there is quite a lot of manifestation behind it, right? And also dealing with anxiety naturally, another tip that I can give you is breathing exercises. Anxiety, sometimes your mind is racing, your mind is not really communicating with your body, your mind is like racing, panicking, so breathing exercises. When you feel overwhelmed, stand up and do some breathing exercises. So when you do breathing exercises, it helps you to not get panic attacks, right? Because when you have a panic attack, you can't even breathe. So breathing exercises, get up when you're feeling overwhelmed, get up, breathe. And thirdly, exercise. I haven't gone to gym for the past 2 weeks, so I have been very lazy, and I am judging myself for it. But then exercise as well. You release those happy, when you exercise or go for a walk, it releases those happy hormones. I just get confused on which one. I don't know whether it's dopamine or whatever. I didn't do life science in school, guys, so yeah. So when you exercise, you go for walks. When you just leave the house, get some fresh air, whether it's going to the mall or whatever, it does help, changing your environment, breathing in some fresh air, seeing different places. It does relax your mind. Exercising, gym, whatever, it does actually relax your mind. And fourth, peer pressure, right? Stay away from things that just put pressure on you to be someone that you're not, you know especially as people that are living abroad. Sometimes you may be friends with other foreigners that have more money to spend on certain things, that just have more options, or even natives. You're friends with natives that have more money, so they can do more. So when you are living abroad and you've got clear goals that, okay, I have to send money home for this and that, do not allow yourself to be pressured into expensive clothes, always eating out, always doing something. You know your goals and stick by them. So sometimes we add on to our own anxiety by constantly feeling like we need to fit in. You guys, don't be afraid. Africans living abroad, South Africans living abroad, let me tell you, don't be afraid to say, I don't have money for now. Okay, when it comes to going out and doing certain activities, it's okay to say, you know what, let's wait till next month, let's wait till 2 months from now, honestly, because putting pressure on yourself to now fit into the people that have the money to do things, constantly go out, do things, will also stress you. It will depress you and it will make you feel like, I'm not like them, I'm useless. But it's not like that. We come from different home situations. Some people are living abroad to build homes back, to build their family houses back in Africa. Some of us are here to start businesses back home. Some people are here just for fun. So now imagine comparing yourself. You want to build a house back home, and you're comparing yourself to someone that's just here overseas for fun. So you see how it is? It doesn't make any sense, right? So yeah. So guys, I hope you enjoyed my video. That's it for today. We're just having a mental health talk. So please tell me what you think below. Give me any tips. Give us any tips, like how we deal with anxiety naturally, and especially as people that are living abroad. So have a good day. Bye.